from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And, Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after him.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Creates a little room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Aldridge. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Collins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. The official says no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Here comes the heat. Grab behind the line. It's Braxton.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing him the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. The play action fake. Fakes to grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Past the 30. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Strickland. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Shakes off the defender. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Stanton. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Catch in the middle, it's Madden. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. First down here for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Stanton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Tight end now in motion. From the gun. Firing to the right, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They've held the ball forever. Relentless drive, but what a win for the defense if they can force a field goal. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Dances away. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Aldridge. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Stands in and takes the hit. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Avery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. Ripping ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Can't hang on is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Aldridge. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pucks it out of the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw again. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They boot it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Avery. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He's going to let it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Aldridge. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught over the middle. It's Avery. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He caught it. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 1st down. Pumps it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield, it's Aldridge. Pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't. He's got it inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Complete to start this drive. Spins away. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Stanton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to pass, it's Aldridge. Using the quick game. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and short, the power run here. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to run for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 35. And the defense drags him down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the air, it's Aldridge. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. On the ground, it's Strickland. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Aldridge. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a nice job by this defense. Man, they've given up a lot of yards. They've gotten to the scoring area of the field multiple times, but they keep forcing field goals. They did a great job again on that 3rd down.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Quarterback running on the draw. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Puts him in the spin cycle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Stanton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Collins. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Up-tempo for the offense.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Aldridge. Keeps it going. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He's got him. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Aldridge. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder, just take care of the football here. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. Looking to pass. It's Aldridge. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Under fire. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush four guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Easy completion on the shuffle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, got to make it happen. Onside kick, team comes through.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Aldridge. Right on the money.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And they spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
It's now second and goal.
Looking for a man. It's Aldridge. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Also 7 yards on the play. It's now